And we're live.
All right, welcome everyone. What number is this, Jason? This is baby Jason's Extreme Brawl number 18, I think.
18.
Heck yeah, I am Mayasma, and I am with Graham. Say hello, Graham.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so I'm very much invested in all of these. You know, it's the Boston scene and a little bit beyond that. And every time Jason brings a lot of great, wonderful people. How y'all doing in chat? But I'm really excited because this is a true battle of the locals. Two ladies who have been fighting so hard and putting the grind in 100%. I have to say right off the bat, if there's a person that needs to teach me every single character, it's probably Shining. And then the person right after that would probably be Vi. There is not a single character that Vi doesn't have facts and tech and hidden technology on. And every time I play Vi, I feel like my brain expands. And on the other end, we have HuaHua's wonderful Dragonov. She's been growing and she's been placing better and better in every local I've seen her.
Yeah, and I've had the chance to actually play against both of these players at this point now through the local scene, and I think this will be a pretty good match overall.
All right.
I plays a lot of different characters, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like I was saying before, anytime we're in bracket, I'm like, am I getting the Brian? Am I getting the Bear? Am I getting a whole lot of knowledge that I don't quite understand yet? So it's always a treat to see Vi play. It's always good to see. This is someone that pretty much out of anyone in the Boston scene, I'm kind of crossing my fingers, waiting for that big explosion because she puts in the work. And I mean, Tekken rewards a few things, but hard work may or may not be one of them, you know?
All right, prediction time. Who do you think Vi's going to play?
All right, I think Vi's. I mean, I'm a little slanted by seeing the bear there, but I feel like Vi might want to start in an FT5 format with something that she's been feeling. In the old days, I would say maybe a Xiaoyu start, switch up into Brian, but I think it's the other way around. I think it's gonna be a bear start with a maybe last ditch round switch to Brian, but of course Vi probably hears me and she's gonna counterpick everything I say.
All right, I think that's a safe bet.
And I mean, does HuaHua have any characters besides Dragonov, even if they're just learning or a little bit of a I want to learn this character? Have you ever seen her pick anyone else?
I have only played against her once, and it was the Dragonov that one time. So we'll see what happens.
All right, all right. And how has your journey been? I know you've been kind of ramping up the practice a little bit.
Yeah, it's been good. I think I spent some time because of the competitors that we have here today. I spent some time labbing the characters I think that they're going to try to play so that we can actually talk about it a little bit. I know coming up we have a few really cool matches with some pretty unique character selections. So,
Oh yeah, and yeah,
we'll
while
kinda
we wait
tease that a little
for
bit too.
yeah, the other side, let's tease in what those matches are going to be if you're just joining us now. So first up, we have Vi and HuaHua. We're just waiting on her connection. And then after that, we have Morg and LasagnaViking. That's going to be hype. Morg, very much known as a Lee Chao Landmaster. LasagnaViking, also another multi-character specialist. I feel like he's been feeling the Heihachi, though, lately. That's what I've been seeing in bracket like crazy. We also got SonicBlade going against straight out of Boston. Straight out of Boston recently, speaking of branching out new characters, been playing a lot of Azucena
As a
and
yeah.
always scared of his drag. That's Drag Prime right there. And our main event, like I said, the man who knows pretty much every character. We got Shining in an FT7 against the bear with a beer, Jon Hammer. I'm so excited for this one. And it looks like they're connecting. So get your predictions in, if predictions are even up. I'm just assuming. And yeah, Graham, tell me how you think this is gonna go.
Yeah, so I think I feel like V is a patient player, which might be controversial to start with because like I think also likes to take advantage of the knowledge checks of the characters that she plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I've noticed playing against her that she will let you press buttons just to see what happens. So I think there's
Mm-hmm.
probably a good opportunity for HuaHua to come out early. Now on the other side, when I played against HuaHua the other day, HuaHua said that she had been playing for like a month. So,
And
oh boy, we
look
got
at that.
Yoshimitsu coming up. All right.
Tell me, with the 5 seconds we got, how do you break down an intermediate Yoshimitsu against a Dragonov?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it going to be an intermediate Yoshimitsu though? I think what we're going to see is we're probably not going to see a lot of flash setups, but we'll see how that goes. Oh,
All right,
we're
and we're
speeding up a little bit.
Yeah, time traveling into the match, but drag combos are all the same. 4-4 into the wall, looking for the 3-4. A little extra special on there. Also, got to give shout outs to the customs. Not sure what the Vi Purple is looking for, but the pink Commando Dragunov on point, please.
Oh yeah, this is fresh. It almost looks like one of those bath caps.
Okay. Also,
You know,
shout
you
out
see
to
what I'm talking
Lasagna. Yep. Can I
Oh
get a
my.
Vug Yoshi? Well, I will tell you, as someone who loses to Trizzy every single week, I will second that.
All right, with the low down forward spin.
Oh, I like the spring kick start. Seeing if they have an answer. Yep, set up into Firefly. Oh, we're getting the tech trap even without a tech. Got the combo. We got the wall carries. Not hard with a little bit of sidewall saving, but we're going to get a break. And Yo starts it out 1-1. This is going to be good. And especially because you're talking about it. You have to break through Vi's layers in order to get kind of those next characters, those next pulses, but it does take a while to warm up.
Yeah, I think from what I'm noticing so far from HuaHua, it looks like a little bit of unfamiliarity. I think like didn't duck the 3-1 8 last hit on the combo from the 4-3-2. So
Yep.
we'll see whether or not she's able to adjust and maybe get a little bit of rust potentially.
Great block on the spring kick and great punish there. Knew the 13 on the distance. And again, the point blank spinning tech trap. Watch your elbows, watch your knees. I mean, maybe a Dragunov up 4, a little bit of a hop kick action could save that, but good luck reacting to that.
Okay, I'm getting reports that my mic is a little quiet. I don't know if that's something that, Jason, you can pop us up on.
Well, what's not quiet is the bold hop knee, knowing to rip it right in the face of danger, so much so that we had to lag it back. Again, the spring kick's one too many, and the tech trap doesn't capitalize on the closeout. And of course,
it's a suicide. Wow.
Oh, we gotta give him the bad news. Uh-oh. Sending a message. You better know this Yoshi matchup. Says Vi, going up 1-0. Okay. All right, what? I'm gonna give you the coach's thing. You know, speed kick might be going against it, and this may be changing the way our community works. But what do you whisper in HuaHua's ear right there?
I think you just got to start pressing buttons. Like I'm not really seeing a lot of running too.
Sure. You're dragging off.
I think, yeah, you gotta. Oh, there we go, running two. You gotta find those plus frames and really just like start taking the match over, right? Because I think like Yoshi definitely dominates when it comes to breaking open the frame traps, but there's some that are just too good. You can't really stop them.
Sure. I
Nice,
also
good
like.
check on that.
Oh yeah, and converting all there every time, and even using the wall running 2 for a little bit of Oki, even if it's not the proper wall ender. Bone's gonna take notes there. Oh,
Yep.
Good hatchet kick.
This is another good thing to do, and I just saw HuaHua do it as well, is a lot of grab checking too, because grabs will be flash. Flash is an attack, right? So you can grab through it in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it's great for stopping the neutral game and just resetting everything. And, that can bring out anyone's mash. Great flash setup there. You called it.
Yep.
Down 2.
Yep. All right, up forward 3-4. Catches the flash setup, but oh wow, it just goes again for it. Yeah, I think maybe wasn't expecting that one because you can launch it if you know it's coming.
100%, but I even panic with all my training. I just 10 frame it just because I felt like the time has passed, unless you really know it's coming.
Yeah, and you're not playing Dragunov to do a plus frame move and then step back, right?
But your diagnosis is spot on. Down forward 1s, wall running 2s, getting into the standard Dragunov affair. The delay down forward 1-3. Good fuzz. All right, she's warming up.
Yep.
The low into the biggest Izudo drop. Maxi, I'm surprised that didn't tornado.
I thought that was gonna float too. Yeah, that was good. Good to kind of follow up that plus frame situation with the 4-3 as well.
Okay, but there's some knowledge gaps there. You see the 3-1 setups being challenged every time. Maybe he doesn't know the frame data on the setup.
Yep.
Good movement, great movement. And finally, back 4, the annoying setups all day. Show me you can fuzzy that. 3-1, putting the bills down. Just says, all right, back up.
Up. Just gets high crushed into the setup for the unblock below.
Would you call that a Yoshi hell sweep? I always call it the tech trap.
It's a little. I mean, it's a little faster than the snake edge, right? Ooh, wow. Let's break the grab.
Oh, that kick would have closed the deal, and Vi brought it back. This is going to be an intense final round. This is for all the momentum right here. Big potential to maybe make Vi switch characters. The sweep gets popped up with the wall standing too. Show me this combo. Oh.
I like HuaHua's willingness to just go straight into the wall standing too. I think she's hit it like every time she's tried so far.
Yeah, especially if someone's a multi-character specialist, I'm going to test their punishes when it comes to the 12-13 range. Because if you're a frame off, that's a free getaway.
Yeah, it's a great call.
Great. And the tackle can't be tech.
Yeah. Oh, and that shit it has the combo. Yep, that'll close that one out.
Ooh. Okay, I really like the adaptation. HuaHua showing that it's not just about knowledge, it's just about fundamentals. Really great backdashes, creating her own space. Down forward one checks when they need to slow the game down. I like it, and we get a quick retry. Right back into it. Yeah. Also, I have to say, there's no way you can't look at that jacket and not just think it's the Resident Evil Leon jacket. It's just become the meme.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah. All right, low parry. Okay, this is an interesting combo. I don't know if it's not an optimal combo route for Yoshi, I don't think.
Well, that's why I love seeing, like I said, intermediate people using it, because they're going to show you the lesser known moves, maybe some of the unsafer moves, but they're going to show you brand new stuff you've never used before. Really good. Again, point blank, showing up, using it like a hell sweep, working out every time.
Yeah, I think probably a little bit of a gap here in terms of HuaHua's panic buttons being high. It's like she's trying to do a lot of jab checking, and it's kind of causing these situations where she's eating this without any response.
Yeah, and as Leslie will tell me, it's that Dragunovs don't inherently think of down forward 2 unless there's a sidestep coming before it. And the yo smacks it back down. Quick 2-0. What can we do here? Oh, right, down forward 2.
Yeah, again, high into the pseudo hell sweep, unblockable. Little fake out on the Kincho.
Besides the down forward 1, what is your quickest mid or low that you would use in that situation if you see it going? You see him glowing. Good luck reacting, it's too late.
How fast is Dragunov's shoulder?
I'm gonna leave that to the drags in the chat. I see at least 3 of them.
I want to say it's 13, but
isn't his shoulder from while standing?
Is it? Yeah. Okay, so it is like 13.
Thank you, Shiny.
Yeah. It is while standing.
It's while standing, so a little bit of a trick. Even I would tell myself, yeah, just can as soon as you see it, but by then it's probably too late.
Right. Yeah, my typical thing I usually do with that is try to orbital it, which is probably a bad idea because orbitals require you to really have a read.
Oh, great pull. Then the 2 throw, mixing it up. Really great pressure. Vi is just working off good pressure and a little bit of knowledge checks and a lot of bravery.
Yeah, I think Yoshi as a matchup becomes a lot worse if you don't duck the 3-1 combo. And I think I've been seeing quite a few of that go off and work properly here.
And that's why some of the most famous players in our scene are really dangerous with Yoshi's tool set before we even get into the gimmicks, and that's what makes it scary.
Yep.
Oh, you play a good, close keep-out round, you play great pokes, great pressure, a few things break your way, and then round 3 comes, and Yoshi's flipping, sorting, teleporting, and making you hate life.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than playing a Yoshi that's fundamentally strong and then also wants to break out these strong moments, right?
All right, good pressure. Yup, taking the beat down. 45 damage to your soul. Good hatchet kick and great patience blocking right after that, too. Just needed the low blocks. It says, I can throw you right back.
Are we going to see your North American Rage Art? No, we're not. All
right. North American Rage Art? What's that?
Yeah, that's just a wake-up Rage Art.
I like it.
Knocked out.
Tries grabbing the man 4. Out of the sky. Good pace. Good. Frank poking him in, but the flash saves everyone.
See, that's what we were talking about earlier. The well-placed flashes make you forget it even exists.
Oh! Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt very much so. Oh, no, but we don't got time to think about it. Wall standing 2. We convert that. We get the wall pushing. Sidestep 4. Nothing there. We're still swinging. You can duck that. We don't care. 3-1. And wait!
Oh, that's hitting.
I just wasn't. I didn't feel confident saying it was going to hit just because Yoshi on the sword would be all kinds of gimmicks. Pause.
Yeah. All right, what are we going to see here? We got a...
Oh, no!
Wow.
Oh, no. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it right now. Fuck you, Vi.
That is a classic Yoshi round right there.
That is a clip, and we are already starting with some hype action. Don't be shit. Don't be shaken. The only advice I can give to HuaHua is stand your ground. You don't always have to run in every time. Now, Wall Running 2 is a great tool set, but if you bop Yoshi, you can let him come to you. You don't care about any of his gimmicks.
I really like this sidestep left at the round start that HuaHua's been doing. It's won her the first trade like 3 or 4 times. Oh, that was a great sneak fake.
Oh, letting it rip.
Presses on the string.
And that is what we would call a typical drag round right there.
That was pretty great, though. That was a really good momentum change back. We'll see what happens with the time on this. But yeah, I think coming out of this, I feel like HuaHua really should probably start looking at this 3-1 string. Hopefully start labbing that, because I think that's definitely valuable to recognize and start moving around.
Yeah, Vi's
I'm saying that myself because I also need to do that.
Sure, sure. Oh, that swept. I thought that was going to get blocked. Get off me. I'm going to tackle the ground. I don't even care. Didn't bite on that
even
flash.
Get up in time to get tackled. Ooh, nice jab check out of it.
Oh, missed the punish.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, there is a raw form of confidence Vi has in ripping these sword cut trips, letting this stay in Firefly, challenging these things. Like this is just showing confidence as a player, not so as a sneaky matchup. But as I said it again, sneaks up and just gives it the low sweep.
But I feel like we really has built a lot of this offense around the high crushing options, which is where Yoshi has a lot of strength in high crushing. Like there's a ton of it. But really finding key moments of like mild minus frames to throw these out. I mean, it's just smart gameplay, but it's terrible to work around if you don't know the character.
Absolutely, and people ask me, they're like, hey, why do you press on these negative situations? I'm like, -5, -6, that's the perfect time to throw out something like that. That's when people think it's their turn but don't realize it.
Oh, yeah.
Down 2, no challenge.
Minus is a state of mind.
Yes. Oh, and
It's a good run into a hop kick out of the to beat the running 2.
And Vi running away with the flash and the sweep. This feels like shades of a good Paul matchup where we don't need fundies, we don't need anything, we just need high-risk 50-50s. Let's get in there. But I have to say, really good reactions, really good reading the opponent's timing and kind of just making tweaks for it. And a flash into flash is one of the most painful feelings to receive as a player, I know that.
Oh, for sure. And I feel like out of all of the characters in the roster, when you're down like this, Yoshi is probably the one you can least adjust to, just because of the amount of crazy options.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a tough coming back. As you can see, a slide gets hop kicked.
Yeah, this is a situation where now Vi, oh, good, poking it out. I like the contesting.
Right. I like that she's adding these down jabs to the offense to try to find better frames.
Get back here. Get back here.
Great.
Let's go.
That's a great round.
And you're exactly right. If anything, this is just a nice replay lesson for dash blocking, because all the time HuaHua came in, had some great pressure, knocked Vi away, and just ran up and maybe caught a hop kick, and that probably was just a difference of online frames.
Ooh. Yeah, there may be a little bit of a latency thing here, because it seems like some of the characters get drops potentially around the hitting that strong tailspin off of the low carry and some of the other opportunities.
Oh, gets a follow-up. We don't miss those, yeah. No!
And it's the Harakiri again. Is that the name of this? And I remember in Soul Calibur, I think it was called Harakiri.
I believe so too. And someone in chat was actually asking about it, but whenever I commentate, I always have the move names list up here, so I'll just post that for you. What is it? Forward 1-4 or back 1-4?
I think so, yeah. I think it's forward 1-4. Might be forward 1-4.
Oh, down 1-4, Harakiri.
That sounds right.
And the big drop, big damage, equaling it up. Can we close out? Run up, flash the guts. And HuaHua said no, great patience.
HuaHua's quietly putting together a potential comeback. He's four from the
It's hard, too, because while you're having to change up your tactics, HuaHua's changing up her timing, and it's working out very well. Just needs to put the last few pieces together and not get hop-kneed.
That hop knee is so unfair. If it low crushes and high crushes, it does your taxes. It basically does everything.
Oh, good optimization. I love keeping that wall carry going. Oh, tried to heat smash the air.
Yeah, it looked like it beat the grab. Or the jab. Uh-oh.
Oh, and this one's gonna bring us to a final round in this set. Vi is on match point. This is big. Yeah, and 3-1 with Yoshi in the stance is +10 for him, so it's enough time for him to start up anything, even if you try and clash it with a jab.
You basically can't press afterwards. You can guess, but you can't press.
Whoa.
That was a weird missile.
You know, swinging at the statue just didn't like Heihachi, you know?
Luckily, HuaHua didn't eat that much from that low unblockable right at the wall.
Ooh,
but unfortunately presses on the 4-4-4.
Didn't press that time. Good decision. Down forward 1, letting the rip go. Yes, we get the wall conversion. What's the damage in the Oki here? This is big. That's a big punish.
Oh, excellent block. All right, what are we going to see for the last bit here?
Yeah,
down forward 1 check. Good job. Let's go.
I was going to say,
we got a game.
Simple. I would have lost that match easily by running up and throw, get duck, get launch, but this is why HuaHua is still alive. And what's going to happen now is Vi sticking the Yoshi. Yes, she is.
I like this commitment. You can tell she's really invested in the Yoshi here. Oh,
great parry.
I think I'm seeing a little bit more hesitation from HuaHua to like take advantage of plus frame situations, which is kind of how you have to play around Yoshi. Like Yoshi kind of just gets free neutral, right? Because of flash option and some of the other stuff here.
Ooh, good.
Great float off baby. And then good patience to just stay down to the trap. Ooh. There's no real other options out of that 4-4-4, so really people should know to duck that once you start seeing them come out. Just another thing you have to lab for this character.
Yeah, it's an Eddie Capo kick situation. They will always be high. It's just a matter of how many spin kicks are you getting. Right,
and luckily, I feel like the recovery is pretty generous. So like you can basically just take your turn back no matter what. You just duck it and see whether another one comes down.
The absolute disrespect of it all. +2, I don't care. Hop knee in the face, working out well. Tried to flash after hitting.
This is some high-octane Yoshi gameplay. Ooh. I've been seeing also the up 2 into grab. This seems to be a pattern that keeps working.
All right, this is
grab. There we go. Here it is again.
Match point once again for Vi. Let's see if this turns on the drag. Good duck and says, no, my throw's better.
Well,
okay, this is going to be a throw off. Let's go. Let's
yes,
go.
It is.
Let's run up there and do a one throw.
I'm just down back 4 wins.
And Vi takes it with the Yoshi, maybe getting secret sloth coaching or something. Everyone's up on the Yoshi, or just realizing how good he is. Tell me what you saw in that match. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I think that was. I like the adjustments from HuaHua. I think like if this was a 7-rounder, I think she starts figuring out a little bit more of the patterns and process here. But really, I mean, like for even just watching this is good learning material, right? Because you get to see all the traditional setups, you get to see some of the funny stuff. Um, I hope everybody in chat was enjoying that one because I thought that was a really fun fight.
Yeah, I enjoyed it because I saw the gears turning, I saw the learning, and I saw the adaptations starting to warm up. And this is exactly why I tell people get in lobbies, get into long sets. It has nothing to do with all the studying you could do in any matchup. It's getting those reps in and seeing a real person on the other side of you doing it, not the way that you expect.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is a personal thing, right? In terms of like, because my journey as a player is very new in comparison to a lot of people here. But I think like Yoshi presents a lot of challenges that newer players or players that are not extremely high level end up conquering very late in their journey as players, right? There's a lot
You
of
put
like
it beautifully.
fast mix up unblockables. There's a lot of two hit strings you have to duck. There's a lot of knowledge checks. Like it's all the things that you kind of suck at until you figure out all the other parts of the game, right?
Yeah, I have sessions with some learning players in one of our other discords, and basically I have to give the whole spiel as people break into learning about frames, and I go, all you need to know as you start learning frame data for the first time is 10's the magic number. 10 is the quickest thing that comes in the game in terms of an attack, except for Yoshi Flash. And then I
Right,
have to explain the
and
concept.
a few other fun exceptions like Xiao Yu, right?
Yeah, 100%. And, not even getting into active frames or when a parry starts or when someone's starting on heat or armor or anything. Just straight up, just remember the jab and remember all the characters that break the rule of the jab.
Yeah, and Yoshi 100% plays on a lot of reactions that you normally have to things. Like Yoshi's got a jumping low up to, which we saw quite a bunch, right? Yoshi's got a unblockable low that starts off looking a lot like a hell sweep or like a snake edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so all of these things kind of prey on you as a player, right? Because you built all this reaction to like somebody's going up, I need to worry about what's going to happen as like a mid or high. Somebody's going low, I need to block low. And it just kind of like you have to override a lot of like your natural reaction as a player.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense. Also, getting some intel from Vi, just like Yoshi, just wanted to play it because forward 3+4 is funny. All right. Well, sometimes
Forward
you're
three plus
feeling
four.
it.
All right. I noticed that I didn't really go for the forward 3+4 holding up into the helicopter at all, which is kind of an interesting mix-up. I know that other players, like I think I've seen Sloth do that. I think I've seen Hobo4K do that as well quite often.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it depends on how you look at these exhibitions. Are you trying to learn a new character? Are you trying to beat the other person as a player fundamentally? Or are you trying to make something work or learn something about a specific matchup? For example, I played 2 Dank in a previous exhibition, and it was, I'm going to play my Nina because I want to bring her up to par. And you might play up against someone that you've been literally dying to play in a long form set for a while, and you're like, no, I have to beat this person no matter what character I use. I'll switch to 3 different characters if I have to.
Yep. Yeah. The desperation kicks in at some point. I've gone down 20 in a row to somebody, and I'm like, all right, I need to squeeze out one set. I don't care what I do. And then you start disrespecting all the plus frames and trying to find creative ways to fight through it, and then you grow as a player, right? You start figuring things out.
Sure, sure. In the Tekken 7 days, I wasn't really a player, but in Tekken 6, I remember one of my longest first to 10 sets. It went 9-9, and I'm an anime, and everything in me said, just pick someone else for the last game. And I just picked Leo, and I ended up 3-0ing that match. And I'm like, all right, I learned something today. I don't know what it is, but I learned something today.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's conditioning, but it's conditioning in a different direction, right?
100%. And yeah, let's take a look at our next match too, because this is one I'm very, very excited for. We got Morg, like I said, the Lee specialist, and LasagnaViking, who I believe is going to be riding the Heihachi. And as I said that, he goes to his original main. I just only speak to be wrong. Get your predictions in. Don't forget. How's it going, Alex? We love you. And Morg is in the chat, but he should not be in chat anymore. Mods, you know what to do. if we talk while we're playing it. Morg is a great Leaf specialist. Plays away from that standard keep out that you'd normally see from a Lee main.
All right, and we're getting a little bit of a fast forward of the first round of action as we catch up to a beautiful low parry.
I mean, that's just what a back two combo feels like against the Lee main when I'm flying in the air, but all right, we're catching up.
All right. We got a very stylish outfit from LasagnaViking over here as well.
The knee said, "This is my day off," with the most plain black leather outfit. If this is a reference, that's every guy in the biker bar. The slide in the slide. Oh, he's just feeling the offense right now.
Yeah, I just found out that's super fake. Like, you can launch that, basically. I think it trades with a 15, but you can hit a 13 with that pretty easily.
All right, I got a 14 frame while standing launcher. You just gave me new tech. Let's go. Oh, doesn't go for the last hit.
Oh, wow. Holds and hits the 2 on the 2-1-2 combo. I found out you can actually punch parry that, which is kind of interesting.
Yes. Looks like he's in the air spinning, but no, I have got my bread buttered from that one. Even though ripping 2-1-2's neg 13, you just want to do the parry for a message.
Yeah, the parry's cooler, right? You got to do the cooler, right?
100%.
Unfortunately, the was that hitman up a forward 4 misses?
I was baffled by the wall running 2 going over the slide. That was kind of cool. Good scoop. We get those. Morg don't just drop those, and then he drops his combo.
Yeah, it looked like it was looks like it was a little off tilt from the normal combo route for that.
Yes.
There. Claudio back 2. That's back 2, right?
Yes.
I did a little Claudio Lavin before. All right, he takes the heat dash for this into the back 4-3-2 combo, which is pretty dope. One of the coolest looking moves in my opinion for Claudio. Right, hits the counter hit into the traditional
shoulder. We want this Oki. Spring kick works out well. We'll take these plus frames. Goes low this time. Forward 3 blocked. And now it's LasagnaViking's turn. Ooh. I love that. Okay. Just showing the sidestep, you think sidestep 4 is coming, and then getting a back.
It's the, I think it's called Silver Revolution, the back 4, or back 3-4. All right, goes for double low, and wins the first round. Wow. That was a really nice ending to that. Surprising.
Yeah, it's funny too, because Claudio is a monster when it comes to Oki and getting up. You know, he can keep you down there, or he can just go for broke. And if he's got Starburst, he just gets free launchers that are safe on hit. Morg just kind of working in their timing, and then as soon as they got launched, they could take the pace.
Ooh, that's I think that's like -14, -12 into the knee into the axe kick with Claudio. Maybe Morg's not familiar with the punish for that.
Yeah, there's knowing all your punishes and knowing to do them in the pressure of a match. I've always learned is a big thing.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
Oh, back 3-3 is crescent heal, but I'm not sure about back 3-4. Or is it back 4-3? Since it's Judgment Claw. All right. Ooh. Good.
Ooh, a very, very stylish combo with the back two
misstep.
Misstep, yep.
Oh, it's got 1 pixel, knows to block it low, but I'll duck it right back on the 3-2. Let's go. Morg is just heating up.
It's the hop kick into the... Oh, this is a kind of a cool combo route. I don't think I've seen that one in Claudio. I'll have to look at that one later.
Yeah, you can have all the momentum you want, and a Claudio up 4, just that hop kick is scary. Oh
yeah.
Good 2 break on it. Again, he keeps ripping it, and he's taking the low as great not a real step. Punish. Yeah, and that
while standing.
Great parry.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, the parry into that, getting the wall splat off of that is super strong on. And it's the back two of the wall splat himself.
Oh, he's gonna get it optimal.
Yeah, and he's getting the wall off of it, or part of the wall.
That was a very tricky angle.
Up forward 3 heat dash off of that. It's pretty cool.
Good pressure. He's been fishing for that all game. Finally gets it. The whole point of that was the wall splat. And the Spicy getting in there. Still has Starburst. Up 4-4. Good throw break. The wall running 2 still gets the stab.
Yeah.
I lab that all the time playing against Crowd, and I gotta tell you, I think that I stepped it 20 times and I still get hit by it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on the offenders of one of those, you know, slightly too tracking moves for how strong it is.
Oh yeah, we're going to the wall here.
Quite a few other moves too. In that category. All right, back 2. Ooh, that's a nice sidestep to get the combo off. And wow, get a little combo video going on here. All right, that's 14 frame punish, right?
Yep.
Into the missed trap.
We just wanted
I did lab some Lee earlier. I think we've kind of been learning the names of it. All right.
Heck
Oh, it goes
yeah.
for the mid option. It looks like Lasagna thought he was going to go for the low off of the while standing 3-3 combo. Into what's called infinite kicks, apparently. It's actually the move name, by the way.
Yeah, I love that vortex. And like my first time playing Tekken 8 going, how do you stop this? This is impossible. Oh, I can step it. Oh, I can duck it. Oh, I can. Oh.
Yeah. It's like the Horang thing, you know. It's like, well, there's going to be a mid, but there's a high afterwards. You can figure it out afterwards.
Oh, the side step forward, not making it to mark. 2-1-2.
Ooh,
whip.
nice
Good
punish off of the 2 finish there. I think he knows that string and he's just waiting for it this time.
Ooh, frame trapped. Classic. Oh, wanted that extra hit and drops the combo for it.
Well, what's nice about that finisher there, though, is that he did end it with the plus frame high. So he didn't really, like, lose his turn off of the Oki there.
Yeah, waking up into pressure. Good stuff. My knee's a little bit better, and we get these sidewall interactions. All right, what do we do here to keep it
good? I think
spike
he's
him down.
just going to take a spike, yeah.
Oh. Side step 2 is a demoralizing move.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I feel like Lasagna's been having some trouble getting the space that he wants in the match. It's interesting because I feel like Lee is kind of a keep-out artist, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And Claudio typically is also in a similar boat in terms of like wanting to have an ideal range that's not range 0.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, Lee is looking for you to make a mistake while Claudio is enforcing the space.
Right. Yeah, and I think the little bit of the difference in the characters here is coming through. I mean, Morg's Lee offense is actually very tight, and so it seems like it's pretty challenging for him to be able to start up his offense.
Yeah, and convert. Oh, great. And the forward 3 just feeling the distance. Hitman 2, and we are cooking. Misstep drops the second cancel. Oh, no. Ends it knowing the last hit is unsafe, even though he had the hit confirmed. Side step up for Claudio. No respect.
I found out that this combo route is specifically only with Starburst in order to do the 2-1-2 pickup thing. So pretty interesting adaptation to be able to do that in the moment. I think he had heat, so he knew he had Starburst anyway. So.
Sure.
There are some things you have to think about with Claudio, for sure.
Oh, good punish on the Hitman, too. I love that mix-up after that. You have to be, is he going lower kick? There's some form of kick is coming.
Yep, exactly. Ooh, doesn't break that. Yeah, it does. It only really guarantees you the floor pick up there, but really strong.
Yeah.
Trade.
Ooh, and takes it after a close one. Are we going to... you think he's going to keep the Claudio, or are we going to get a little bit of hay action, or is it too soon? I'm always a fan of a fit change.
I mean, it looks like they're going back to select, so either they're going for a new stage, or we're going to see a change in character.
Yeah,
I can see Lasagna being interested in Heihachi just to check knowledge, right? I mean, like, he's a returning character, right? But he does have some new tricks, right? So,
well, that's going to change the game plan too. It's going to be a lot closer and enforce your offense even more than you did with Claudio, and that's going to be a great, like, you know, decision-making change for Morg. You know, do I sit back?
With Claudio.
Oh, all right, I like it. I respect it.
Change.
All right, and I love the Revel Hanger. This is actually one of my favorite stages nowadays.
Okay, so I have to ask you, do you think that, so Lee has a lot of high crush, right? And he's got obviously Hitman, where he can still block out of it. He's high crushing. Do you think that presents like a unique problem for Claudio with like it just neutralizes his ability to do running 2 basically, right? In a lot of situations.
I don't think so, because running 2 is more of a pressure and a mental stack thing, especially at a higher level where people know the counterplay to it.
Sure.
And
okay.
then
Yeah, because you still have like forward, forward, 4 instead, right? Which a lot of people opt to if they see people ducking.
100% of the time.
Guarantees you counter hit as well. Yeah, there he says, yeah, he throws out forward, forward, 4 there that time.
Last week on Breakout, I saw Hey Broken do it 6 times in a row just to see if someone would crack her duck.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you got to do, you know? Yeah, it's conditioning, right? It's getting a read on your opponent.
Oh.
I found out about this as well, too, that the Acid Rain is a trap for people just holding up to wake up.
Yep, if you quick stand, you are walking into that beautiful purple light. Also, is this a Yuffie cosplay or like a Chris Redfield? I'm not sure. It's kind of got the green brown.
I mean, it kind of it's like gender bent.
Ginjinka, Yuffie, let's go. The tan pants always looking dapper. Oh, good punish and
wow.
the just frame. Let's go. Oh, unblockables. Oh, I was like, let it rip, let it rip. Speaking of letting it rip.
So I don't know whether or not that was an intentional one because the input for Hitman is 3+4 and then down 3+4 is the unblockable. When I was in the practice tool, I accidentally did that quite a few times, just forgetting about inputs. So
yeah, I can't.
I always wonder when I see it.
How many BPs I went to heat someone, but I was still holding back, and with June, back in heat is her unblockable, and I'm like, oh yeah, mind games, I swear.
Yeah, and same thing with Morg. If you get a side switch really quickly and you try to do down 4+4, you might do what I forgot, but actually, if you remind me, the name of it is Dynamite Heal, which is the you have to cancel with back.
Oh, this is a Hokuto no Ken character. My bad.
Oh, okay. I mean, it shares color palette with Yuki as well, right? So. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's Hoku no. Okay, yeah, he's Ken.
Oh, my bad.
He is the fist of the North Star.
I like the villains and the weird characters, you know, good old Toki and stuff. But anyways, getting into it, baiting, knew the sidestep 4 was coming, and even better punish is bringing it to a final round here. This is going to be huge right now for LasagnaViking. Starting with the Vogue, it's so hard to punish that. It's neg 13, but it is so quick.
It's a mistrap. I hate that move. Guaranteed in
Just duck it, says every non-Lee main.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like it's his and the other what's referred to as a Brazilian kick, which is like the fake mid into the high kick. The other one of that is Jin, of course. And both of those are just mind games to try to figure out what's happening.
Ooh, the spicy gives us a spicy win. Viking is in it, and I guarantee you this is going to change the landscape of this now.
Yeah, it feels like Lasagna is kind of picking up his rhythm a little bit. I mean, they jump right back into it. I think maybe he likes the stage a little bit more. Maybe he got a little mental breather changing costumes. Sunglasses was making it hard to see what was happening on the screen.
Yeah, chat can correct me because I don't know the length of these players' Tekken careers, but I know LasagnaViking has been in a long time, so maybe he's warming up, getting a little bit of reading with long sets. I only see him getting better.
And he is also, by the way, congratulations to LasagnaViking. He is a new father, so I'm sure that that has taken away some of his Tekken time, right?
Shoutouts to Lasagna, shoutouts to Danny, shoutouts to all the dads out there with a sidestep 4, easy W, easy child.
Ooh, running 4, but this time he gets checked into the flip.
Oh yeah. The running setup for the positive frames has been lows in the previous set, and now he's ripping the punches. The most common route, I'd say, in that mix-up.
Takes the float off of this, which is really good. I mean, he must have tried to do the flip right off the bat in that case. I don't know how many, or unless he tried up. He might have tried up for 3+3 again to do the heat engager. Ooh, nice check on the down. What was it, down 4?
Yeah, he saw the mid punches 2 times in a row and said, I gotta challenge this. Ooh,
that's a guaranteed follow-up.
Forward 3 gets the heat dash, and now we're in the mix. Oh, good low block.
Ooh, goes for the mid on. Ooh, nice duck on the mid option, or the mid high.
That was
So definitely
crazy.
knows that setup.
Well, I guess
That's a
in that
pure 50-50,
situation,
yeah.
yeah, you could block low and just go for it because you're either going to block the low or it's going to go over your head. So that is kind of a win-win there.
Yeah, after the first kick, the second was guaranteed. So he managed to block the mid and got lucky that it wasn't the low in that case.
These pokes and a Hitman 2 read. Oh no!
Gets the back. Unfortunately, doesn't go through the wall there. I think. Oh, but the heat smash will.
Down we go.
This is going to be pretty scaled though, so there's not that much that can happen here aside from a little bit more chip.
It's going to lead to wall pressure though. That's huge though because we are one touch away.
Yeah. Quick run
Just
2
like
check, and
that.
then unfortunately, the forward is it forward 4-4?
Yes. Gets the punish, gets the closeout, and Morg now is one game away, and Viking decides to stay the course. What do you think? Good decision?
Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, you switch to Heihachi, right? And then maybe you're rusty on it, the character, right? If you haven't warmed up to it yet. You know, maybe the other person is just gonna run. If he's having trouble with the offense, what defense does Heihachi have in terms of panic buttons? He's got like the mid
More
right?
offense.
He's got the
Exactly what I was
mid-high
gonna
parry,
say.
right?
He's a stance character now, because who isn't in Tekken 8?
Well, Claudio, I guess. But aside from Claudio.
Oh, I
All
thought that
takes
was
the
going
heat
to
dash
go
that they're
through.
running too, yeah. I thought it was too, but the heat dash would guarantee it doesn't, right?
Haha. 2-1. Great timing to interrupt that.
That is
Spring
the
kick.
1+2 off of Hitman for David. That's like one of the only mids he has on the Hitman stance.
Oh, we're going down. Can we convert on this?
Ooh, doesn't go for a lower mid there. I think he might have been worried about getting his turn taken away from that. Ooh, and just 1+2 homing safe. It's like -1 on block or something like that.
Oh, fishing for some ducks. Really great stuff there. Good
Ooh,
whip
good
punish.
Rare whip
And that's-
from Morg there. And that's gonna get the wall.
Move I hate more than anything else. That little floater, you can delay it, gets you a wall splat. Good block on the side step 4.
Yeah, I really like that wall combo too. It was very safe. Like I've been kind of I tried a lot of Claudio and I didn't like the shoulder as the final hit if you're not confident it's gonna hit because it's super minus if you block it. But he had full confidence and went for the highest damage combo he did.
Oh, good. Stops it and had the reflexes still detect that. There's just a lot of mental stack. Good timing. Setting up the
Ooh.
trap.
You do not want that trade. You do not want to trade with running 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, and it hits again. All right.
Oh, decides to not even delay, just rip it.
Kind of a risky string to finish. Does Claudio have any? As I asked that question, he definitely has heat engaging combos that end with mids. Seems like he switched back to something that was good to do.
100%. But yeah, that was the 3-1, 3-2 trap. What's coming after it? Was I going for anything? And screw it. He's been delaying it the whole time. Why not just rip it right off the bat? Maybe he thought an interrupt was coming. And yeah, still seeing life here. LasagnaViking 4-2's the count right now. And a
goes for the hop kick.
mean hop kick. Yeah.
I feel like if he wants to take momentum back, hop kick seems like a really good way to do it because Lee has a lot of lows in the offense. I mean, like I know people say Lee's lows are bad, but every Lee player uses lows.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd agree with the statement that they're bad.
Maybe it's just down players. There's down players for every character, right? So
that is one of my frustrations from seeing this Tekken is seeing Lee smack you to the ground. Your entire chest is on the ground, and somehow he scoops you off the ground with down 4. That is the most infuriating combo to see.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Lee's got a lot of surprises. That was a great read on the low block there. I feel like this is every Lee loves the while standing 3-3 into the infinity kicks mix up, right?
Oh, good back.
And I think
there.
the mind game is it going to be a mid or a low? And I think Lasagna is winning the mind game. Maybe will lead to some hesitancy to going into the Infinity Kings afterwards. That back 4-3-2 is the highest damage wall ender, I believe, but it does use a lot of your heat. So I've seen people arguing about whether or not you should use it if you've got a full heat bar. I am not Tengatsu Prefem, so obviously.
I mean, you sound as researched and studied as any player. Trust me, you're doing great. And good counter hit. That Hitman 4 is so annoying. Every time
it really is. You always feel like you should have been able to do something when you get hit by it.
Yeah, duck.
Yeah, exactly. Like, did I not break this properly? Did I press when I wasn't supposed to?
Oh, good optimization. We're going for the Oki this time. We set up, just do it again. And that's the frustrating... God, like he needs more power
combo off of that. All right. And this time it's Morg ducking the low-high combo.
That was scrappy, and it's going to be a match point now for Morg. Oh, misses the punish. Oh, now we're playing good defense, good defense.
Ooh.
Oh!
That is -12, I believe.
Oh! We dropped those little bit of nerves. Can we get this closeout? Show us your clutch performer. Oh my god, from downtown.
I feel like Lasagna seems to be interested in doing high-risk options when his back is against the wall.
That's the duck. Is this going to close it out? Is this
it? Does he have a combo
downstairs?
for this? Ooh. Gets him with a 3-3 again.
I know that feeling. You never want to die without heat. You need to give yourself out there. Maybe you thought a quick poke was coming and you activate heat point blank, and unfortunately the damage was just a little too high, but a really great showing. Morg just looked absolutely solid that whole time. Maybe a few drops here and there, but everything was good Lee play, great movement, great solid, and against the wall he was dangerous.
Oh yeah, really impressive play by Morg. I've had the opportunity to stand over his shoulder and watch a bunch of matches, and I think this is probably the best I've seen him play. It was really impressive. Seemed like he knew the character in and out. He knew his options. Really, really creative gameplay.
See, thank you, Morg. Thank you, Morg. All right, calling these Hokuto no Ken.
It is okay, yeah.
We'll take the Yuffie Genjika. All right, we'll take that any day of the week.
It's not Ken from the series Hokuto no Ken.
I also take this time to say I hate Yuffie in Final Fantasy VII. I was always a Tifa girl, but
Are we talking about like the OG or like the remake?
I mean, in either. Well, I mean, I would take Vincent over every character in 7, but we haven't met that yet.
Okay, yeah, fair. I feel like we're missing some customization options to get like a good Vincent going on. We need like the high collar jacket, you know?
I mean, Vincent is basically just Devil Jin with less horns, like.
It's kind of true, yeah. Although without the like, I mean, if there was a Devil Jin custom without the fuzzy neckline, right?
Yep.
I realize I've already kind of outed myself as a customization fan, right? I'd like probably spend more time customing than actually playing characters.
I am a huge custom slut. I always make this joke, but like, you know, when everyone asks for all of their DLC requests from Harada and everything, I'm like, yo, that's great, give me Anna, but like, I kind of need customization slots more than anything else in this goddamn game.
I'm with you. I'll join you on this crusade. I'm totally there. I've had customs I liked because I had to make more.
100%. I even have a rotation list because I'm that much of a loser. But yeah, one other thing I'll give shout outs to is in the Boston Tech and Discord, we've been showing off our fit checks, and you know, I've been seeing Minute come alive with a lot of great customs. I see you posting some in there too. And you know, that's some good love that we love to give people outside of look at my cool combo. Check out my fit. I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this matchup. I do not know. I don't think I've ever seen SonicBlade before. Apparently, Asuga main.
Well, I mean,
we've got straight out of Boston on Asuga.
The proof is in the ranking, and the proof is in everything that you're seeing there. We're going to go into a little bit of a speed hop again, but like I said, Leslie, straight out of Boston, been working with Azucena lately. Maybe Hungry Peruvian got to him, but been enjoying it, working out, looking very dangerous. And Sonic
Right,
Blaster's sticking.
Most importantly, is this Rouge from Sonic?
That looks like Rouge. And the other one, it looks like maybe from Doki Doki, unless I'm crazy. No, that would be red, not green.
Yeah, the Sonic's custom is. I'm trying to figure this one out. We'll see. I guess we'll find out at some point.
Well,
Right,
I'm
goes
sure the
into
chat will tell us before we're wrong.
Just like every Asuka player I've ever seen went for the counter hit. Went for the spinning mix up into tried to get a mid off of the wake up, but instead gets counter hit.
Yeah, shout out to Alex. Leslie's been rocking the Azucena at locals recently the past few weeks, and it's been pretty dangerous.
So we're getting a little bit of range play. Wow. Yeah, wait, does a Libertador doesn't stop mids.
Yeah, that was just a killer hunt. I saw you flash it, launch it, easy stuff. All right, mix. What's the plus frames? Oh,
ooh, can, but doesn't get the counter hit, which is surprising because that was he was pressing low. All right, I think we're gonna see a lot of power crush into the range 2 with Asuka, expecting to see them running.
Maybe didn't believe in the block punish, but it was a great read on the timing. Oh, no second hit.
Yeah, no second hit, no punishment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess you gotta do your forward scooping move.
Oh, that pressure into a beautiful frame trap, the down forward too. And here comes Asuka knowing things. She's got Nani Wagusto in heat. And the ground punch, because she didn't even need it, the least expected time to do it. Really good around there from Sonic.
That 50-50 is tough to deal with too, because you've got the option of whatever her version of that the mid is. I'm trying to remember. It's like Lars's one, except not punishable.
Sure.
Yeah,
I get mad at it every time. I play Anya every week, and she just disrespects ground punches when you expect some kind of normal frame trap. It's infuriating.
Yep.
Good scoop, good conversion. We got those. Oh, finishing the string. Saw some presses. Ooh.
Thought he was safe in that. Thought better of it immediately.
Now that is an official Tooth Fairy right there. That one went straight to the jaw.
It's always so demoralizing to get hit with that strong ground punch with Asuka and your character's just reeling and you know you're going to get the second hit and you can't check it.
Yeah.
There's definitely some mental damage that happens whenever I play Asuka.
Sure.
All right, and then you're going to pop heat for the wall here. Yeah. And the backswing blow just completely misses. Do you have a back turn combo for this against the wall here? No, well, we'll just rage art.
Just keep it simple. I love the idea. Think about it, and that's going to close the game out, so that gives you time to think about, the next game. So I'm actually a big fan of that on both sides. I feel like this is going to be
both of these players potentially have reset potential here, right? Because there was a lot of stuff that happened just now.
Yeah,
Sonic
I feel like
might be
this
looking at the running moves.
100, because if you're looking at Asuka to press frames, you're thinking full distance, kind of like Claudio, duck it if she's going further, especially if she's got install. But in other situations, she will absolutely mid-crush you for a free launcher, so a little bit of a game in there.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of already seeing it with Sonic. Sonic is basically playing the more defensive Asuka option with like the back 3 at range and kind of just walking up for offense now. We're not really seeing much of like the running move.
Wow, that move, what is it, back 1+2, the armor punch that Azucena has, completely safe and completely frustrating, just like Eddie's.
Oh yeah. All the high ones are super annoying.
Victor in the same exact boat.
Whether or not those should at least be like -10 or something. Being able to throw those out for free is really tough, especially the heat and get yourself. Victor's terrible for that.
Maybe I sound curmudgeon-y, but I don't think any power crush should be safe. You're like
No.
charging up all of your energy to literally absorb attacks and swing. If you're wrong on your guess, come on now.
Yeah, I think Power Crush Heat Engagers is probably a little bit too much. Nina being the worst defender in terms of having a, mid Power Crush Heat Engager, but there are definitely other ones. I think the high ones, like Eddies and, as you already call out, Azucenas, are pretty tough to deal with.
Sure. But at minus 14, it is at least has a trade-off.
Right, yeah, if you're not in heat, right. That's another conversation about what happens when you use something that's super minus and you use heat to make it plus.
All right, we got the running. That move may be nerfed, but it's still an important tool for any player. I like to see it still. An offensive pressure, running up, full crouch down forward two. Ooh, good conversion, great follow-up.
Yeah,
my
interesting
turn.
trade of pressure between these two players. Do not really. Oh, there we go. Finally seeing a breakthrough on defense.
Oh,
And
did you see something?
North American Rage Art. I'm telling you about it. It's the Wake Up Rage Art.
Okay.
I think that was a little bit of a misfire. You gotta, you sometimes you just gotta test it. You just gotta like see if you know what your timing of your opponent is. Oh wow, as you see a can from low here.
Shout outs to any fellow Can user. What's going on, Firebird? Sonic Discord just in the chat. Always love to see it.
Speaking of moves that should be at least minus 10, Cans are probably on that list too.
Shh. Don't rest in my bag up, all right?
Yeah, I realize I'm talking to a Can enthusiast, but
yeah, I think you're crazy, Jason. I don't know how one could play any Sonic Adventure game, whether it be 1 or 2, and not get addicted to the Chow farming.
I remember on the Dreamcast walking around with my little Chow Tamagotchi and trying to min-max it during school.
All right, we got SonicBlade up 2, and you got to wonder if there's a W here, are we going to see some drag, or is he just, like I said, is he sticking it out? Is he concepting this character out fully?
I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks with Azucena. When we've been playing, he's been very into the character.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, there's some comparisons to be made, but, being a drag main for so long and then getting a fun and a little bit more risky character in Azucena, I think it fits like a glove.
Right, and Azucena, if you think about like character archetypes, it's probably more of a mixed-up pressure character, right?
Sure.
So there's a little bit of fun to be had in that, as the mix-up doesn't work and the Hell Suite gets launched.
I mean, like, there's still something to be said about, like, someone who absolutely, dances and walks in stance just for the fun of it. Has
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
to do with
The adrenaline rush when things go right is worth the loss. 100%.
100. Oh, good
That
pressure.
moment when you get,
No.
great low block. Yeah, the Azucena's swag walk-up is fantastic.
That's
I like
gonna
this.
hit.
I feel like this is a pretty common Azucena combo route, but there is a little bit of trickiness in getting the back 3-4 into the low 3 strong tailspin. There is some timing-specific stuff with this character that is actually challenging, I feel like.
Kaiser always says a great Azucena is someone who doesn't care about the frames but just feels the wall standing one. And we saw that a few times. Hasn't paid off just yet. Oh, misses the Tooth Fairy, misses the wall standing one punish. Uh-oh.
Just as you called it out, yeah. All right, yeah, that was a nice backstep to try to anticipate a potential can on that situation. I noticed that Sonic is also, instead of choosing like a, wow, nice round ender, instead of choosing like a Rage 3 for the running, was it running 1+2, the humming, has been picking a closer range for it. There's somebody else that I talked to who mentioned basically using running moves at point blank or close to point blank as a strategy.
Ooh, great.
Ballsy backswing blow. Lucky that the combo didn't go farther than that. Tries to launch the whiff.
Yeah,
Asuka has some
blow.
surprisingly good recovery on some of these moves.
Yeah, one of the biggest traps I get from Asuka mains all the time is just simply up forward 3. Great keep out, counter hit launcher, and as soon as she lands, she's blocking. And the forward 3 full charge hold. Waited 3 games until they knew it was time and let it rip. Really good stuff. And then that starts the mind game. The cancel into ground punch, the forward 2, or just launching off it. There's so many options out of that trap.
I have to say, the number one thing I don't think I've seen so far from Sonic that I'm surprised by Sabaki setups. I haven't seen a single one yet, as far as I can tell. And I don't know whether or not it's just because Azucena has a lot of like moves that take her off the ground.
You know, in my June land, I look at matchups like Azucena and Steve as some of my favorite to throw more Sabakis than usual.
Right, yeah, and Azucena has tons of highs in her combos too, so you have plenty of opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the 1-3. Just wanted to change to the +2.
Running 3-2.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Oh, that's gonna charge though. Yep. That's a mind game in and of itself. You step it. Ooh, and there's the Sabaki finally.
I was gonna say, when I found out through labbing that if Asuka's just charging up the Rage Art, you just Rage Art her back before she even gets it done. That was like mind-blowing to me.
Unfortunately, I don't think that Straight Outta Boston had Rage Art at that time. So couldn't find the trade.
Staying the course. It's up 3-0. Shoutouts to King of the Court. Love your play. Love your Lissa. And love to see some shoutouts for Sonic, who's doing really, really well. And, I mean, Leslie's been in it the whole time, though, so you can't count him out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, great low
nice
parry.
low parry.
I could launch that if I blocked it, but I'd rather call you out. Stop that.
Yeah, and respect for staying on Azucena through this. So there's a lot of commitment to the character. I like that. Ooh, great duck. Ooh, wow. I don't know. That probably was a missed opportunity to pop heat, but I did notice that when I was labbing the character, you cannot pop heat in Libertador stance.
Misses the forward 2 punish by an inch. Oh, saw it a little bit later.
Ooh, this might be death. Ooh, no, I
kill.
No, he lives. Does he live?
Oh,
I think he barely lives, right? Oh.
I do not know what I'm talking about. I'm going to hand my microphone off. Y'all have a great night. This has been my.
I'd probably that's the replay that I'm skipping if I'm Straight Outta Boston. When I go back and I look at this, I'm probably just fast forwarding that part.
Right, down 4. Good pressure.
Catches the trap on the parry. Ooh, that just Sonic just keeps going for it.
I'm sorry. I think Straight Outta Boston just treated that round like a drag round. That was just all masterful pokes to stop you from anything.
Oh yeah. I think he's got to try to find that kind of rhythm here. It's just probably character familiarity. Ooh, great wall. Is he gonna? Oh, he can't launch this because of the short range. Probably need to find another option.
No.
All right, do you step this? Okay, you don't step this. You
no,
can't
especially because I was
right?
swinging.
Yeah. Ooh, nice small punish. That might be kicking himself later for not using so. No, gets the round.
Keep out pokes.
I always
really
feel terrible when you know you can launch and then you don't and you get a smaller punish and then you lose the round afterwards. So
let's you say you block a hatchet kick and you just do a normal while standing punish instead of like some kind of launcher. It's a bad feel.
Shout out to Horang's 4-4. I always punish with block
Chase
something that's
the
minus
man
35.
back 3ing more than any human being should. It works most of the time.
Yep.
While running, working real well. Got the elbow, got the follow-up, kept the great control. Oh, cancels it.
No, this is gonna do damage. This might be a killing combo.
I'm not gonna open my mouth. Not gonna say anything. Okay.
All right, and just doubles up on the lows.
This is huge. We need this is game point right here for SonicBlade to go up 4-0, and let me tell you, 3-1 is completely worlds away from 4-0.
Ooh, great duck on the running. I am not confident that Straight Outta Boston is going to stay without the same if he goes down 4.
Good step. These step down forward 2 launches have been almost clinical for Sonic. I have to shout that out. Really good stuff.
Yeah, Sonic's
and not
been
ripping
showing
them.
off a lot of impressive skills.
Yeah, not ripping them off just to control the space. And the ground punch gets blocked at a key time. Awkward angle.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't know the ideal relaunch from that position. The wall. Character unfamiliarity, right?
That is huge. Yeah. And now we're up 4 and we're quitting spectating. If there is one man, if there is one Russian, if there is one silent character to bring back a 4-0, I think I know the man for the job.
I mean, we might just see, he might just costume change or stage change or something along the lines, but I really wouldn't be surprised if you see Drag coming in now.
And yeah, I am honestly enthralled by watching Straight Outta Boston,
here we go.
Dragunov, and that's what we're getting. You know, shout outs. I love you, Bo, and I play you more than anyone else, but I just love the patience, the weird timing, and the scariness of Leslie's Dragunov. And we're going to get the Michael Jackson fit.
Yeah. And a little bit of the speed up on the beginning. Yeah, we've been having this a little bit, but all right. Down 2 special. Another sidestep.
I haven't been seeing that move off very often, but that was huge. Oh, spring kicks kick. Knowing that low's coming.
All right.
Ducks I think we're throw.
Okay, yeah, we're getting a little bit of a low mind game with this, too. Especially with the low health. All right, and here's the plus frames. You know what? I really wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more Sabaki stuff now that we're going to get the plus frame monster Dragunov. Although we've only got a few rounds left, right?
And yeah, that's come from any of my coaching sessions. You really have to cause a hesitation with Dragunov. You have to make him think about throwing the next plus frame twice. That's half the battle.
100%. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, so I have played Straight Outta Boston a fair amount of the time, and I noticed he really loves. What is it? Is it back 1 or back 2? The one where it's like the counter hit high that gets you the ground splat. And he really likes playing keep out with that move. Ooh, kickins.
Song of my people. We're going downstairs. We're not ready for the treasure.
Straight into the rage yard. I think this kills, I would assume. But the scaling off of the wall break does change things.
We're still
it just
alive.
barely lives. All right. And,
good block.
Wow. Reads the low. Oh my god. Fantastic.
Man hit a skitching hop jump. We're added a boneless to win the round. Let's go. Leslie back 3 causing trouble. We're going downstairs.
That was a Michael Jackson hop kick.
Someone better clip that. Oh, the full charge.
Wakes up into the full charge. I feel like you got to learn after the second or third time of this, right? Maybe
yeah, but
doesn't
I respect
play against Asuka very often.
Because if I'm playing against a good Asuka, what they're probably going to do is cancel it and start up one of their things. So I don't,
right,
I don't think
cancel
it's necessarily
low or something else like that. Yeah, but you have to always be careful as close to the wall. Oof, it checked on the 4.
Yeah, in those situations, I've literally stood up and canned, even though I looks like I'm about to get hit by an unblockable. Here's drag things. Oh no! Dropping a little bit, but getting a huge boot.
All right, and this is going to be a decently sizable combo. Ooh, unfortunately doesn't get the running 4, but gets a resplat, which is better. Well, not really a resplat, but we'll take it. All right, second chance at the wall combo. All right, doesn't tornado at all.
Yeah, picks the conservative ender after what we just saw the first combo.
Yeah, which I understand. Okay, and he's staying on the ground. Ooh, great low block. I think maybe calling it a little bit on this, and I don't know. Oh, we are getting another round. SonicBlade seems to really like doing lows off of Ogi. And I think that we'll probably see that change if he starts blocking low after wake up. Ooh, great block, great break on the 1+2. I feel like the animation for the 1+2 is super fast on that grab. It's really hard to break that.
Yeah, the up forward 3 pressure is very scary on Sonic.
Yeah. That was a pretty, I mean, like playing at this range with Asuka with those options is actually like pretty razor thin. I feel like he really, catches the hop. You have to really know your ranges to be able to do that and not eat a whiff punish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, knowing that there was no explosion on that wall just closes it out. Rips the full elbow.
Yeah, that was a high level of disrespect for the +2 that you get off the feet. Oh wow.
This could be it. And the kick for the swag.
Oh, an impressive showing by Sonic.
Yeah, That was an amazing set, and Leslie was in it 100% of the time. Don't let the 5-0 fool you. That Azucena is only gonna get scarier and scarier as Sonic Blade takes it 5-0. I gotta start looking into Sonic Blaster. That was sorry, Sonic Blade. That was a really great job. How did you think of that match?
Yeah, I feel like the end result doesn't really tell the story of the game because I felt like that was very competitive. But I think that at the end of the day, Sonic just having more character knowledge, having that like extra little I want to win this last round and I know exactly how to do it. Really, that made a 5-0, right? But I feel like it could have easily not with a little bit of a different pace, a few lucky moments, things like that.
Yeah, those low reads were absolutely insane, and that's how we closed it out. A full block on, I think it was a hatchet kick, and then just converted the wall standing 3-4. Huge launcher, max damage, and that was the only thing that was going to give him enough damage to get that last hit. And that was such good stuff.
All right, we're on to our last match, which is going to be Shining versus Jon Hammer. So Shining is tell me about what you think Shining's going to play. Who do you think Shining is going to play?
I mean, it depends on how badly Shining wants this, right? Shining is a multi-character specialist. We know that. And I feel like in this situation against Jon Hammer, who Jon Hammer's going in with the bear, I would be shocked if Jon Hammer pulls someone else out. Not because he doesn't have those backup characters, but because he's going to put his best paw forward. I know Shining recently for a bunch of his other characters he's labbed, but I mean, the Claudio is still as scary as it gets. I have a feeling, though, we're going to get some other, character from him first. Been seeing Heihachi. I've seen Eddie before.
I'm thinking Heihachi. I'm calling Heihachi as just like a guess from my side.
Well, I think I like it. Father and second removed son, Bear and the good old Heihachi back in action to cause war crimes for everyone.
Yeah, technically Kuma 2, right?
Yes.
According
we got
to
King 2 and Kuma 2. We're on
that.
seconds of everything. Why don't we have an Armor King 2? What's going on there?
Well, we might, I guess. We'll see.
Remember, no one is truly dead in Tekken.
Yeah, until somebody else robs their moveset and just becomes them.
Jinpachi, 156 years old. I swear I saw him at the grocery store last week. Wang Junrei, 118 years old. Who cares? We'll probably see him in some way. Bayek killed. Armor King killed. We'll see them tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
I think 3 out of 4 of those characters will probably be back at some point. And I'm not holding out hope for Baek Sun, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not holding out hope for Bruce. I miss you, Bruce.
Get ready for the
All right.
All right,
yes,
so it is Heihachi.
All right. Well, have you had the pleasure of playing Jon Hammer's Legendary Bear?
I have not, this is going to be really fun for me because I think there's a lot of flavors of bear, and they all taste really bad. They're all terrible to play against.
You heard it first. Graham, not a fan of the bear meat as we get into thrilling action. Let's go. Jon Hammer adds the tail on it. Immediately my fan right there. Quick pokes into the wall running 1+2. Didn't go into stance, just enjoying the pokes.
Yeah, really, is this small Tekken that I've heard about?
Oh, Shining rips it, and Jon Hammer was
punishment.
ready for it. I'm surprised it wasn't a forward 2 punish there. Oh!
Ooh, hits the launcher right off of that. I feel like a lot of people are talking about Kip Up and how strong Kip Up is, but it is launchable if you just place yourself right?
Tenno facts. When I see you and play you, I forward 3 for that exact reason. You love the quick rise. And remember, it is very punishable, as you can see.
Yeah.
Booty.
The bear booty. That actually seemed like it did less damage because it wasn't off the ground.
Oh, didn't interrupt the swipe to cover the action.
Right, goes for the safe option out of the right-in stance.
Oh!
And tried the unblockable and didn't get it.
Shining is trying to make some fans very quickly, takes the hit and gets the rage art, but back up 5 seconds. What was that? What was that?
We're seeing some spicy setups. I like this. These guys came to fight.
I have practiced a bunch of wall June unblockable setups, but I am never that brave to put it down in a match like that.
You know, there are certain unblockables that are a lot faster than others. Ooh, as we see the what is this? What was that called? Rock and Roll Circus? That's the stuff. So it's like, that move always jumps out to me as a ridiculously named one.
I love the input. Half circle back forward. That's some SNK stuff right there. Some Guilty Gear inputs.
Oh yeah. All right, and we see the classic Kuma get up. Just stay down and then hit him with the get up move. Ooh.
Yep, takes it new to block it. Real good stuff. Stays in stance, lays down,
and goes for the low again. Actually, is that a low parryable? Is that a low parryable low? Can you even parry that? Is it, like,
I mean, it's
airborne?
considered airborne. Yeah, if you're 3 inches off the ground flopping, that's airborne to me.
Yeah, I guess probably not. Getting a little bit of PC trouble as we're loading into this one, I think.
Oh, down back forward.
Wow,
Absolutely knew it was coming.
Raw hell sweep. Gets fun.
All right, well, that explosion of lava exploded our entire connection.
Yeah, I think the computer caught fire. All right, we're back. All right, and doesn't really get the ideal wall punish there. Doesn't really.
Omen misses.
Which is fine. I think that was off of a scale combo. So, all right, pops the heat. Doesn't get far enough off of the hit to get the wall.
Bear electrics, let's go.
Classical bear combo. Doesn't get the bear booty from the sidewall. Good check on the armor. Ooh, unfortunately doesn't read the low after that. But manages to get the back and finishes off.
Yeah, that was huge.
Ooh. Went for the mid-ender there. Is that mid-ender minus? Like,
yes.
Yeah, it is minus, so I guess we just missed a punish on that one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Shining is not like a control Heihachi. I'm not seeing 1-1-2 fishes just to see if they can interrupt, hit confirm it. I'm just seeing a lot of good spacing mid pokes, trying to play more of a newer game for Heihachi. And the swipe, just doing it.
Jon Hammer takes the first round. Yeah, Shining, when I played against him, it really feels like he likes the game of trying to control space.
100, and I mean, Heihachi down forward one of the scariest things that you have to deal with.
Now, I know he's not an actual Mishima main, because every Mishima main punishes everything with 1-1-2, regardless of the
Their electrics just rips it. Give me my space. Yep. Wow, goes into the circus and a low parry out of stance.
Rough the rip. What a read. I don't. Okay, so does Kuma have any like QCF1 inputs or QCF inputs that might lead that to be an accidental low parry, or is that just raw?
No. When you go into hunting bear stance, if you move forward, you can actually automatically parry lows.
Ah, okay. I don't think he was in hunting though at that point. All right, jab checks the. Yep. Forward 1-2 into the low sweep.
Salmon Hunter, love that move.
Yeah. And just jab checks back into a low again. Small Tekken winning again.
Jon Hammer feeling like the strategy of just playing Tekken is working real well. Shining is just looking for that magical hit. Killing Claws bringing it into the explosion. Let's not forget the booty. No, we want Salmon Hunter for a setup. Turn your back to it. This is bear tech right here. While standing 1-2 doesn't get the second hit.
All right, little plus frame enforcement and just gets jab checked out of it again.
Okay. What happens? You know, this is Evo. This is your moment, Graham. You run on the stage.
We got 5 left on the board. So I think there's still plenty of time to adapt.
No panic, no time, no coaching yet. We're not there.
I feel like if you're in Shining's here, I think like basically right now, I'm like, dude, just like get some 1-2 out there. Like, right? Because like I think like he obviously like Heihachi's down forward 1-2 is dope, right? It's such a cool move. Like there's a mix up built into it, you know. But it's kind of like, The Heihachi is strongest when you mix the two options, right? When you mix 1-1-2 and down forward 1-2. Try to like play timing on. Are you gonna just sit there and have to hold this?
Oh, that is minus 10,
great.
but Omen is 13.
Mine's a 1-1-2 there. Yeah, and actually, for all the trash talking you have on like the mission 1-1-2 for everything, at the wall, ideal. It's almost nothing beats it, right? Because you get that wall splat, you can relaunch right afterwards.
Keeping the pressure, the swipe.
Immediately into the swipe, yeah.
And punishing the quick rise, like you said, just ready for it, locked and loaded.
Great step into the counter hit. Misses the pickup on that, but actually that might have been just an off axis problem.
That was the throw again.
Rock and roll circus.
Hey.
I don't know why it's rock and roll, but like, okay. I mean, like, I'm fine with it. Oh, and he hop kicks over that.
Instant backwards booty cancel. That's some Guilty Gear shit right there. Fuck your plus frames.
This is what a real Kuma makes like. I feel like there's a lot of people that play bears, but like this is what playing a bear looks like.
Okay, we're back in the lava.
You've got panic buttons after panic buttons.
Yeah, back 1+2. That was the Sour Piggy's advice to Bugatti. You need to use that move a lot more as a bear main. And I kind of agree, especially because you can decide whether or not you want to go into cancel. Slays down
ducks
flat.
Under, and then
that
goes right for the bear toss. I'm just in awe right now. I'm just watching this. Like, I mean, I feel like the game is being played around 10 frames right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I think, like, Shining has yet to start playing around 10 frames as well.
Oh, there's the counter hit down back 4. Blocked it
looked like
twice
he might have been counter hit just for stepping there. But it looked like he tried to maybe sidewalk it.
Oh, no, I duck under highs.
Yeah, I feel like Heihachi... Okay, so Heihachi's Oki is really good, right? Like, I think, inarguably, his Oki is fantastic. Mm-hmm. But Kuma's kind of like the one character that kind of doesn't have to care about it.
Yeah, he can fling himself, he can roll, he can just flop onto his back. He's got a lot of options. Oh, and going for the mid-launch.
Yeah, maybe thought the high unblockable was coming after not seeing it for so long.
Oh, good follow-up.
Just getting beat at the wall to death.
Yeah, Rabid Bear is one of my most feared moves in Tekken, just because it seems to always be unsteppable when I want to step it, similar to Claudio's while running 2.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, great Oki decisions, but the heat just cancels that great work. Leads into some devastating Heihachi wall combo. We want to set up, though.
It looks like Shining was trying to use, I think it was just 4, to try to find just the Oki poke that's slowly finish.
Ooh,
nice
knew to
on
duck
the
it.
Bear toss, yeah. That's just a hard read at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You have no choice but to try.
I mean, Heihachi coming out of heat and in stance, it's the same kind of mix-up in the same way, you know, Steve goes you with the heat smash and you know something's coming out of Lionheart.
Yeah, Kuma seems to have just like really strong options for like just like 1-2 is a very strong 10 frame. Just throw it out there and see what happens. It's very rare that somebody's been inducted too, right? And I think that there's been a few times where Floor is gonna end this one. Shining has thrown out something that's kind of minus, like very mildly minus, and then tries to take his turn right back with something, and just gets counter hit for it immediately.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many matches I've lost learning Kuma where a quick 10-frame punish in anyone's mind would be 1-2, but not with Bear. You got to 2-1 that if you want both hits.
Right. Ooh,
Salmon Hunter says, get
Salmon
up.
Hunter sucks. It's like, playing against that move sucks so bad.
Rapid Bear
what can
plus wall splatting, soul crushing, demoralizing move as the Hit Cat Claw Bear, maybe a little shout outs to me or something, is getting Jon Hammer the W going up
All
now.
right. And Shining's running it back. All right, Maya, your turn. You're in the corner of Shining. What's the strategy? What are you telling him? What do you change now?
You absolutely can't let Kuma have this space. You're seeing Jon Hammer either have good spacing, good rushdown, or the rapid bear, as you saw the third time this round. You get in there and you get to lows. You pepper him back with the pokes that are beating. More ducks and more punishes. There we go, just like that.
Yeah, I feel like the Kuma is challenging because like there are a lot of things that are minus, and they're usually in like the minus 10 range as well too, right? There's a ton of pushback, and there's a ton of like scary options that either high crush or just wow.
Really great timing read.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really important that even if he reads it, even if he blocks it and launches you, you have to put these tools out there so that he could just not do this big neutral game that he's controlling.
Right.
Dude, like this kind of spacing is so scary.
Yeah, and the whole, I mean, I guess it's sharks getting punched in the nose, but you know, you usually have to hit back a little bit to get people to stop their fastest offense, right?
Yeah. And yeah, I'm not sure how much of an established Mishima really nice stuff Shining is, but dash up, wavoo electrics, you do have to show it there.
Yeah, and that missing those elements of great punish here. Missing those elements does take away from the character's things, right? If you're not ready to, you know, challenge with electrics, if you're not gonna throw out the hell sweep once in a while, like you do remove a little bit of the pressure from people to like think about ducking.
Duck the challenge, launched it easily, got the heat dash, and the
doesn't
booty.
even need the rage guard. Knows that this Oki situation is gonna get the kill.
Yeah, you were saying, sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I think the part of the reason why this is going so poorly as well is because a lot of it is happening in the like we were saying, the 10-frame realm of standing up, right? I don't think that like Jon Hammer hasn't really found any reason to duck, right? He's not even bothering.
And in
he's
fact,
taking jabs at times.
Replacing ducking opportunities with stance, and that's gonna. Oh no, it isn't. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna trade. I thought that was a really bad situation, but Shining manages to backdash out of it. That's great, and then finds the low.
Yeah, Shining.
We got one on the board.
Shining is dancing in that perfect dash 2, dash 3 range where he can quickly be out of swipe range and quickly close the gap with a Heihachi high committal move.
Yeah, and I think the best of 7 format really does let you find these
did it
opportunities.
twice.
Yeah, and just nice 10-frame punish afterwards. It's like minus 12, so I don't know whether Kuma's punishment game is really there.
Oh,
ooh, great
saw
backstep bait. That was a fantastic walk-up bait. Ooh.
Oh, and he canceled it. Oh, and he didn't punish it.
Ooh. I feel like Shining has yet to even bother throwing out the grab from that stance afterwards. And
he did in the first set to win the round because he threw him against the wall and the wall damage worked. But otherwise, yeah, you are right.
Yeah. Because that totally would have worked. I mean, like, obviously, like, that's post analysis, right? Like, it's like, yeah, it would have worked because he didn't duck, but ooh,
optimized damage.
Tries to find the Oki situation, and again, just lays on the ground. But yeah, Shining's throwing some combos together. He's playing Tekken 8 now. He's using the stances. This is Tekken 8 Heihachi right here.
Look back at that replay. That was 75% of Jon Hammer's health gone in one combo.
Oh yeah, that was a super chunky combo. Heihachi's really got those tools. He's got like probably some of the strongest combo damage in the game.
Oh, double roll, knows the low's free in that. Down back 2, just keeping the pressure up.
Ooh.
Does one part of the hit.
And that was not the correct punish for that, because that low was over 10 frames. So that was just a low in response to it.
Yeah, but that was really cool. Oh, really good duck launch of going into the Grizzly Claws for Jon Hammer and then deciding not even to do the second hit.
Tries to hit the unblockable setup again. All right, that he's not going to hit because of the back wall splat.
Man is looking for highlight reels even behind. You gotta love a good showman.
Oh, for sure. And it looks like Shining's doing a little bit more of like the run in range and play back. Is good defense.
Oh no.
Is he gonna get
Oh no.
the same? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, Shining was just looking for one good hit to close out that round, but Jon Hammer said, I can play spacing too.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up a little bit of the whip punish problems.
I just love the...
Hits the warrior instinct. Here we go. Final boss status. How are you going to get out of this situation?
Double down back forward, down back two. Full charge almost
Great
rips.
Check. Gets hit with the bear toss into the bear booty. And the low. And oh, wow. Nice. The wake up 4 from back turn gets a kill.
That was crazy. Was that a panic press or was that calculated? You back turn, you got mixed there? I thought I was seeing a Jin combo, then suddenly the roundhouse from the old man.
I mean, like, if I was back turned in that situation, I don't know, what is Heihachi's mid option from there? Like, he basically just, like, he just pressed something. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Just gotta let it rip. Alright, and Nice gets a high wall splat, takes the heat, and then doesn't take
pressure.
The traditional. Yeah. Ooh, the uppercut finally hits. He's thrown out that move at the wall a bunch of times, and Jon Hammer is not fit on any of them up until now.
There is something extra demoralizing about getting hit with that, though. The man goes to the moon while you're on the moon and gets you knocked through a wall for 1 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, moon adjacent at least. That's like, I don't know if it's on the moon, but yeah, it's pretty close. Oh,
what a...
Yeah, catches with the auto parry. Shout out Tekken 8 auto parries.
You have to be close with the distance. You need to only hit it on tip. Otherwise, it's -15, and that is a free launcher for Bear. Taking the down back 4 is the follow-up, and the Killing Claws finisher.
Just eats the wall combo, yeah.
That is a situation where you know your opponent's staying down and you want that extra damage. That is seasoned play from Jon Hammer.
I feel like Shining has been getting some good back steps, but then I think maybe just doesn't know his whip opportunities if he does high off.
Also, really good bear hop there. I love seeing that.
There's the traditional wall in there that I'm used to seeing.
Double broken up hell sweeps, back step like you said, and a heat smash, and Shining is in this 1 round away from completely 3-ing back.
Dare I say, Shining might be locked in. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, in the combo.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I just go for Salmon Hunter.
No, he had the heat dash, so he knew he could get it. I don't know actually whether or not the. Oh wow, hit on the second, and then the managed to hit him out of the stance, but unfortunately, probably should have just canceled that one.
In that situation, Hunting Bear, I would have went for the armor or the power crush, but hey, that's why Jon Hammer's this level of a bear.
Yep. Oh, great low slide block in the combo. All right, are you gonna do the floor? Okay, I think maybe he thought that was gonna get the floor.
Oh.
With Warrior Instinct, it gets rid of all the gray health. Ooh, tried for a whiff punish there. Hasn't used heat yet, but unfortunately, is this gonna kill? No. There's no way, right?
Tornado! Wall damage. Oh, no!
Oh, doesn't. Oh, the 1-1-2 to finish it off. Just whiffed the pickup.
That was crazy. That combo was going to be down to the wire. That was going to be one touch no matter what. But just...
I thought we were going to get a strong wall combo to unskilled pair booty death there.
That would have been heartbreaking after all the work we put in, but you know what that means? We got a real match in here. There's the electrics. Uh-oh, Shining is lethal, warmed up, and old man ready to go.
All right, I think it is safe to say he's locked in. He's putting the mustard on the combos now.
Oh, read that timing. I saw a launch. I saw down forward 2-1, but he said, hold this.
Presses on the second hit. And throws out an armor and gets punished for it. Right into the forward 1+2. And more trickiness. And do we see another low? Yeah. I think he was thinking what I was thinking too. He's been getting away with it a few lows in a row. And Shining's finally ready to punish it. But unfortunately, you can't step that.
You can't step the fish. Story of the ages.
Yep.
Down back 3. Love that move with Bear. Little toe poke. Took the +6 into the fish. Knew he was going to press. That is just a player read on another level. That's what you get when you're 5 games, 6 games, 7 games deep with someone.
Oh, yeah.
Sidestep 1+2 and a counter hit, too. That would have been a full combo.
Chatney's getting a lot of mileage out of making space with backdash. But unfortunately, I think he needs to be able to find a way to fight in close range, too. And I don't know whether or not Heihachi has a ton of fast options that are not super punishable.
Sure,
Great flash duck into the guarantee off of the armor. This is going to be a meaty combo. Did you order your combo with extra mustard?
Oh, missed the
Oh, wow.
interrupt. Oh, big charge.
Ooh.
Oh!
That looked like it was unscaled. That looked like it was chunky.
That was as chonky as the bear gets. Jon Hammer says, I'm not done yet, brings it up, but it's now a really close match. Oh my, I have to say, my favorite move, as I've been learning and labbing with Kuma, is that sidestep 1+2. Something about him stepping you and smacking you over the head like a school teacher. Just hilarious.
Ooh, great backstep, but I don't know. Does Heihachi have a lot of good ground scooping launching options? Probably not,
I mean,
right?
isn't just Hell Sweep one of his best options?
Yeah, but we haven't really been seeing it here as like an answer to this Kuma stay on the ground, and then the wake up options, his unique wake up options. Right? I mean, like if you're shining, do you start throwing that out there, or like is it just a yeah? Okay, so he did it there, but I don't know if he did that because he was hoping to pick him up on wake up. Because you only did one.
Wow.
Right? You only do one if you want the counter hit pick up.
Get up, micro hesitation, swipe for counter hit. That's just great layers and timing.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
yep.
I feel like gameplay at this level is such a game of inches, where like you hesitate for a fraction of a second and then you just throw it out and just send it. Tries to step the 4/4/1+2, which I don't know if you can actually do.
Wow, Bear Hop gets it on the second hit. That's rare to see. Dashes up. Do we get walls on this? Oh, misses by an inch.
Bear cans.
Double
All right,
swipe.
this goes another low option, and yep, hits him right back with the heat.
Yeah, you know, Shining said, I don't care if this is negative. I'm just not letting you do that a third time.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. I feel like there are a lot of characters that have like good maybe 15 frame hop kick options for the Hunting Bear stance.
Wow, threw him
Great
out of
grab
his
out of
charge.
But Heihachi's definitely not one of them. As far as
Wow, why does G-Clef 4 explode? That's crazy.
Yeah, this is practitioner knowledge right here. This is the stuff you know when you optimize your character, for sure.
Jon Hammer taking the 2-hit slam all the way to victory. Going up now, and uh-oh. It's
Game 6.
6-0. Are we
Do
rematching?
we go back to the menu, or do we just jump
Can
back
we
in?
get a fit change? Or is this where Shining shows us the secrets? No, all right.
He's sticking with it. Respect, dude.
All right, this has been the evening of PYS. Pick your stuff. As right now, Shining needs to take a 4-win sweep. Very doable, especially with counter hits like that.
Into the full combo. Oh, this is going to hurt. Top seat for good measure. And that probably needs nerfs. That's a lot of damage. That's what people complain about.
You know, I do always make the joke that, you know, Jin's the pro tag, so he does pro tag damage, pro tag priority. Baby Jason gets all the frames. But we forget that this is Heihachi's game now. He's back in the game.
I mean, it's
new pro
been his game since the first one. All right, we got one on the board now.
We're used to all these fighters trying to push a new main character. You know, you saw Alex in Third Strike. You see basically every person who's the new white guy on the cover of Street Fighter. But no, we can't get rid of Heihachi.
How could you get rid of him? He's too strong. He headbutted a meteor. What can you do?
I don't know.
Oof!
To me,
Just directly into the heat.
he's like cartoon villain Dick Dastardly twirling his mustache as he screws everyone out of the story for the 20th time.
Oh yeah, he's a very convenient antagonist for sure.
I remember being a child playing Tekken 3 and specifically playing Xiao Yu's ending and being like, Dad, Heihachi's a bad guy.
All right, that was a great
Xiao
launch into. Unfortunately, chose the Oki option that got him relaunch for that.
Oh, went for the Salmon Hunter, thinking he was going to stay down, missing the conversion. Going to flip the tables, doesn't get it. Cancel stance quickly. He is playing tricky.
Just pressed on the 4-4-1 poster there.
Yeah, the sidewall wasn't going to give him the booty, and he knew it, didn't go for it, closed it out, and Jon Hammer winning 7-3. That was absolutely crazy. Shining always in it with the big Heihachi damage, but hey, you know, the party doesn't stop here. You see Still Electric already making the lobby, but what did you think of that matchup?
These guys came to fight. That was a lot of fun. I mean, like, obviously everybody wants it to go to final round or whatever else, but like, what can you hope more than, you know, unblockable attempts and low parries and all sorts of crazy, you know, I mean, like, that had a little bit of everything for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, look at that back. That was 2 different master classes on how to play both of those characters. I don't give a crap what the score says. Shining is scary and has even more characters under the belt that can play at that level. And Jon Hammer is just a force. 1 beer in his hand, 1 W in the other. Jon Hammer takes it 7-3, and that is our last match of Baby Jason's beautiful bitches brawl. Thank you so much for everyone who came out there. Jason, you got anything to say before we sign off?
I like the new name you just came up with.
I think you forgot to add like 18 at the end or whatever, right? Is this the 18th one?
Well, you know, I don't need to bring numbers into it in that aspect.
Yeah.
All right.
It's timeless.
Yeah, thanks for playing, everyone. We got some good sets in tonight. And thanks for commentating, Graham and Mayasma.
Yeah, very happy to. Graham, give us a shout. Where can people find you? And thank y'all very much. Loved having you for the first time.
Yeah, if anybody wants to follow me on socials, you can just follow at TK_Graham on Twitter. I am on Blue Sky now. I'm going to probably add my @ on there because I don't really care about Twitter anymore. But yeah, thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. Shout out to all the competitors.
Yeah, and I'm Mayasma. You can catch me on Twitch and Twitter at MyasmaFGC. But on Blue Sky, I am the only Mayasma, so I own that without the anagram. I'm going to be doing some runs, and I'm going to be doing a teaching session on Saturday. So y'all are welcome to come check us out for our first group session. But that's been a great time. Again, thank you so much, Jason. This has been wonderful. Love seeing these every time. And don't forget to catch us on the next one. Jason, do you happen to know when the next one's going to be?
Probably Tuesday.
Alrighty. Well, don't forget to hit us up in the Discord, and I am out. Thank y'all so very much.
All right, have a good night.
Thanks, everyone.